Hello friends, welcome. My name is Marina Voronkov. I'm the owner of Everything Marina. And in this video I'm going to show you what ingredients I'm using to make ganache to fill macarons. Let's talk about chocolate. There's many different brands and many different chocolates on the market. You have to know, you have to try and see which one you like to make ganache and fill macarons. My favorite, of course, is Valrhona. I use that chocolate for many years and I love it. The white, milk or dark. Valrhona also has many different fruit chocolate, strawberries, yuzu, passion fruit. If you haven't tried this azalea, hazelnut chocolate, it's so delicious. I have many recipes with Valrhona chocolate. Another one is Calibo, is more common and you can purchase online. It's very affordable. They have great milk and dark chocolate and white. Calibo has two different white chocolates, 28% and velvet, 32%. They are different chocolates when you make ganache. If you're using the same recipe and you're going to be the same chocolate, I would be very careful because the proportion or ratios will be different for each chocolate. I really like cacao body chocolate. I use a lot zephyr. It's a white chocolate. The texture of the ganache when you use this chocolate is really smooth and very stable. They also have milk and dark chocolate. Really great. It tastes delicious. If you haven't tried, I highly recommend. Like this ivory by Valrhona is also great to make ganache. And if you can buy any of this, I would recommend from your local grocery store to buy this chocolate. It's white chocolate and it's really great to fill macarons. Another one I also want to show you by Calibo is ruby chocolate. I have one separate recipe for this, specifically using this chocolate, and it comes really delicious when you pair with a fruit puree and gives really nice and beautiful color. Now let's talk about other ingredients. The second ingredient I'm using to make ganache, it's a heavy cream. And if you see right here, I live in United States, and this is heavy cream that available in the stores. But if you look closely on a package, like for example, this that I buy in Costco, it says 36% of fat. This one doesn't say any, so I think it's 32%. And this one, 40%. You see the percentage of fat in each heavy cream is different. When you make ganache, it will also affect the texture and final result of your ganache, depending on which heavy cream you're using. I like this one. It's more affordable and it's good percentage of fat, 36%, and I get this in Costco. Let's talk about butter. Butter is also an important ingredient when you make ganache. This most likely very affordable, and I also buy in Costco, and it's good percentage of fat. It's European, it's butter, so it has more fat. It's 82%. Something like this I buy in my local grocery store, and it's also good butter. Just wanna take a few seconds and talk about, because these are two different brands, but as you see, one is lighter and one is darker, kind of yellowish butter. So just be careful. If, for example, if you want this white vanilla ganache, I would use that butter, that more whiter than this yellow, because the color will not change when you mix with the chocolate. Is also not pure white, it's more yellowish, and when you add this butter, it's still going to be yellow. So just keep this in mind. I like also these small packages because they come in 4 tablespoons. And usually in my recipes I use 2 tablespoons of the butter, so it's very convenient. I just cut it. Sometimes I don't even wait with my digital scale because it's already says right here on a package, so it's very convenient. One more ingredient for make ganache is glucose syrup. I like to use glucose syrup because I always have in my pantry when I make mousse cakes, when I make miro glaze, I use glucose syrup, so I always have this in the pantry. It's very convenient for me. However, if you don't have glucose syrup, it can be replaced with inverted sugar. Inverted sugar you can make at home and just keep it in a fridge to store, or you can buy. There's also store bought it. If you don't have glucose syrup, you can always replace with honey. But you have to be really careful because some people have allergies for honey. You have to specify that you're using in that recipe, and sometimes honey can be different texture, so can give a lot of moisture, plus can give a lot of sweetness to the ganache, so that keep in mind. That's why I like to use glucose syrup, because it's store-bought. It's very affordable, and I can always have in my pantry. Very important ingredient, it's salt. I use this brand. Salt I use in all my ganaches mostly. Why? Salt used for taste. If you haven't tried dark chocolate ganache with the salt or without salt, you will see the difference. Just try to add a little bit of salt to dark ganache and you will see really the difference. Plus, when I make white chocolate ganache, I like to use a pinch of salt. That helps to lower sweetness of the ganache because white chocolate is already sweet, and just to lower sweetness and the balance with the macaron shells, I like to use salt. If you haven't tried, please try and let me know what do you think. Of course, it's optional, but I highly recommend. Thank you for watching me, and if you have any questions, always send me DM or make a comment below this video. I would like to help you and answer all of them. And I live in United States. I order most of my ingredients online or buy in my local grocery stores. But if you're looking for a specific ingredient or specific chocolate, just ask me and I'll tell you where to get that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and follow me for more videos. See you next time.